We have 8 incredible kids. And 5 years ago, we took the kids up to the mountains about 3 hours away from home, went mountain biking, and he crashed his bike, very, very severely suffered a traumatic brain injury that almost killed him. We spent 2 months in local hospitals, 5 brain surgeries, had half of his skull removed, coma, everything, just a horrible couple of months. He regained consciousness enough that they accepted him to a rehab hospital 8 hours away. They said for 2 months we'll do rehab and do the best that we can. So I packed up, left my kids with family members, and I went to this rehab hospital for 2 months. And that 2-month stay, due to a very serious stroke and seizures, turned into a 7-month stay. And we finally got to go home. He came home with a trach in, a feeding tube in his stomach. I had to learn how to put a catheter in. I learned how to take care of him so we could bring him home. I had so much faith, John, the whole time he would be healed. I knew it. And I'm a religious person, and we had so much faith, and we worked so hard. I knew he would get better, at least better enough that we could carry on a conversation with him. He would be somewhat himself. And over the next 2 years of having him at home, it was a lot of work, and he just never really got better. He did learn to walk again. We taught him to walk, but ultimately his injuries he lost hearing. He's completely deaf. And I still had so much hope and so much faith, and we would work with him every day, work on walking, work on brain stuff. Like, don't let him just sit in front of the TV. Like, we got to work with him. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. And then after about year 3, I just really had to shift my thinking that this isn't going to turn out how I thought it would. I'm thinking is, why can't I be one of the people whose husbands get to pass? I'm in the position where I'm jealous of women whose husbands just get to go peacefully and don't have to live through this pain and agony that my family lives through every day.
I'm coming up on closing on the lawsuit, the settlement, and for the amount, it was $850, but I had to pay the lawyer, so I come up about a little over $500,000. And with my spouse, we are not married, but I've been with him. He's wanting majority of it, but we have 2 different mindsets of how we are going to invest it, whereas I want to invest it long-term for our 3 children and for retirement purposes and things like that, whereas he's wanting to spend a lot of it now. And we have to come up with a solution because some of it will go into our son's estate. So I'm just wondering, what do you think would be a fair amount to settle that, or if you had any insight on that?
Let me make sure I understood what you said. You have 3 children with him?
Yes.
On Earth?
Yes.
And one that didn't make it?
Correct.
Okay. And so how long have you 2 been together?
10 years.
Okay. And so it complicates things severely.